What is up, guys? It is the day. It is the day we're going to give away the Addicted package, and I'm super stoked about it. So we've got the Addicted Winter Chrome pack. It's got a bunch of goodies: floaters, jigs, worms, some leader. It looks like just a whole pile of goodies right here. And then we got the backpack. That backpack. I tell you what, if you guys are a biker and you want something that would be stupid easy just to strap to your bike and that's just dry bag, you don't got to worry about rain, this, that, and the other thing. I mean, this is the way to go. It really is. It's got a zipper at the top, roll it up, and then you do the whole clippy thing. And then to secure it even more, it's got this cross strap. Oh man, it's real hard to see in this light, but it's got this cross strap that drops down and connects and secures the roll, right? So, it really is the way to go. This thing's super rad, not only for, maybe overnight hiking, fishing trips or whatnot, you can keep your clothes, tent, sleeping bag, all that jazz in there. But yeah, it's for being a biker, like this is the way to go. It's pretty rad. So, unfortunately, Travis, you did not win yet. But unfortunately, fortunately, I don't know. I'm excited about it. Okay. We got 6 entries. 6 entries. So, I don't know if I needed to run the fundraiser longer or whatnot, but that's what we got. So, here are the chips. There's 5. There's 2. There's a 6. 1, 3, 4. Okay. So those are the 6 entries. People know, for those of you that entered to win, you know what your number is. And I have it also written down here. So I'm going to toss these in the bag. I'm going to shake it up a little bit. I'm going to let that marinate right here. Okay. So let that marinate because, I can't let Travis know what's happening with it yet. But anyway, so I am leaving for the Hoka Hay Motorcycle Challenge on Monday, and it will be I will be leaving. I don't know, mid-afternoon, evening time, something along those lines, and then I will be booking it across the country to go to Daytona Beach, where I'll get my bike inspected. I will meet up with other Hoka Hay riders in preparation for the starting line at 6 a.m. on August 4th. Now, it's going to be Eastern Standard Time. I think they're Eastern Standard Time there in Daytona Beach. So that would be 3 o'clock Pacific. So, yeah, it's going to be wild. And then we're going to boogie down towards Key West and then beat feet, turn around, head north. And 10,000 miles all told. I'm going to be traveling through Canada to get to Alaska and then dropping down to Homer, Alaska. And that's where the finish line will be. For those of you who don't know, no electronic navigation is allowed. We have to stay on a very specific route. And if we get off that route and don't go back to the spot where we got off it, say we make a wrong turn, we have to travel back to the wrong turn in order to continue. Okay. And there have been some questions of, well, how do you know you made a wrong turn? I don't know. I'm a rookie. I haven't figured that out yet. So it's going to be a crazy adventure. If you get a speeding ticket, disqualified, dunzo. Just all the things about the Hoka Hay are very intriguing, very challenging, and I got like all the butterflies, all of them. I'm anxious. I am excited. There's a lot of emotions going through me right now, and I heard for rookies, once you get to the starting line and you're all lining up, getting ready to go, it's one of those things where you're just like, holy crap. And not only is it something epic for yourself, but all the other riders that you're with, it's gonna be pretty wild. And these are the most elite riders in the world. I mean, you can see some of the on this side, some of the rider stickers I have on my sign here. You know, the most elite riders in the world. Okay, and I'm humbled and honored to know all of them and be able to ride with them in this year's challenge and ride for the charities that I'm riding for, which is the Mile Monsters Inc. Okay, and the Wildland Firefighter Foundation. The Wildland Firefighter Foundation was kind of like my original charity, because I didn't really know a whole lot about the Mile Monsters until I had already set up with the Wildland Firefighter Foundation, and then I'm like, well, I guess I'm riding for two, no problem. So it's been a very busy year, and this event, this challenge has been like a year and a half, 2 years in the making, working towards, and I'm really excited to start it, finish it, and then carry on with the remainder of my 366-day riding year for kids with DMD. So, let's see. Let's go to some questions here. I see Travis asked, what happens if the highways are closed? Well, so if the highways are closed, what happens is that the organizers of the challenge have everybody's phone number, right? So they send out the first few riders in the lead will say, hey, let the organizers know, hey, there's an issue or a hazard or a dangerous spot, we really should reroute, or the highway's closed, so on and so forth. They'll let them know, and then they'll figure out, okay, what's the best way to reroute, and then they'll send out addendums or adjustments to the instructions that you have mounted on your clipboard. So they'll say, okay, well, this road is closed because of wildfire up near like Jasper, for example. We're going to be kind of in the vicinity of that area, but we don't know exactly. But I imagine at some point we will get rerouted up in that area. So they'll come back with, say, hey, at this highway, instead of taking a right, take a left, and then go for X amount of miles until you get to this turn, hang right, and then go X amount of miles, and then you'll be back on this direction in your line item. So that's what I've heard anyway. Again, I'm a rookie, so I don't know exactly until next week. How many riders are participating this year? That is unknown. I'm not entirely sure. I know that when I was applying for the Hoka Hey, there were talks about there's about 200 riders per year, is what I heard, and 100 new riders each year that they execute the challenge. So we'll have 100 riders that have done it before, either finished or not, potentially. I know of 3, potentially maybe 4 riders that are going to attempt it again for their second or third time or whatnot, just for various reasons. Sometimes riders will crash, and their bikes won't be worth a damn, not rideable, so they'll need to try again in the following year. Sometimes somebody gets sick or somebody gets a ticket. That's another one. Somebody will get a ticket, and then, okay, well, guess try again next time, because that's an instant DQ, unfortunately. But I'm looking forward to it, and if we get rerouted, we'll get rerouted. That's just part of the game. That's Hoka Hey, it's just the way things roll. And so on my way to Daytona Beach, okay, this is something that I'm going to make a post about later, but on my way to Daytona Beach, I'm going to be leaving Monday afternoon, evening-ish, right? And my first goal is to make it in under 24 hours to Kearney. I've just been told lately that it's pronounced Kearney, in Nebraska. And that's going to be just a frog hair over 1,500 miles in under 24 hours. That'll be my first benchmark to get to. It'll be a Bun Burner Gold, which I haven't been able to pull off yet. I got a Bun Burner Silver at the beginning of the year, which was 1,500 miles in under 30 hours. So I got to shave six hours off of that. But during that ride, I had to stop and get a service, and I had to stop for a safety nap because I was hallucinating and seeing stuff in the road. So LDR fun. So this go around, I should be able to make it. Rest over the next day or two and knock out that BBG. So it's all good. Let's see. The second stretch is going to be from Kearney, Nebraska to Daytona by way of Kansas City in Missouri, and then dropping through Tennessee, and then Georgia down. I mean, that's kind of something like that. Again, I'll post a route later. Now, I'm considering going to ride the Tail of the Dragon on my way down there. I've been told you won't regret it. It's the best thing ever. And that's a ride that's been on my bucket list for 15 years, ever since I heard about it. 15 years. I'm like, ugh. But I think, I don't know. I'm still undecided on it. There's like a little part of me that's just kind of like, it's kind of risky. Let's execute some risk management here. Tail of the Dragon's very twisty, curvy. If I'm going to be going through twisty curvies, and have an issue, let's have the issue on the hook of hay. I would hate for me to have an issue on a ride, on an extra, before the challenge, and me not be able to get to the starting line and execute starting the challenge itself. So, I don't know. I'm still. Well, let's see. Can I do updates on Facebook each day? Yes, I plan on it. I plan on doing updates. It will be, it likely will be lives, just because of every second, every minute counts on the hook of hay. So any way that I can cut time on anything. So if I'm sitting on the side of the road, I just got up, rolled up my sleeping gear, whatever, and I'm just kind of screwing around, posting a Facebook update. I don't know about that, because again, every minute counts. So my thought is, hop on the bike, start ripping, and if I have a stay on XYZ highway for 80 miles, well, sweet, let's go live. And you guys have seen me go live on Facebook before while riding. Some question the responsibility factor of that, but I'm here to tell you, I've been riding for 15 years, and going live, just talking into my helmet while riding a motorcycle is no big deal. So there's that. I think that's the way that I'm going to approach it, but that remains to be seen. Once I get going on the challenge and start pumping out miles, paying attention to my directions and everything else around me that's going on, it could turn into one of those things where I'm like, you know what, I don't got time to do Facebook updates, so I'll maybe do one in the middle of the evening at a gas stop or something. But a lot of my gas stops, I'm gonna make a concerted effort to just gas her up and go. And I did a practice like hook of hay gas stop the other day, and I was under 2 minutes from stopping at the pump, running my car, pumping the gas, putting it away, starting the bike, and in motion. So from stop motion to in motion was less than 2 minutes. I thought that was pretty good for me. A lot of that's going to depend on, how busy the particular gas station is, but we're going to be out in the middle of nowhere, so I don't anticipate issues with that. It's just going to be a whole new experience, and there's a lot of unknowns. I'll say that, but I'm excited about it, and having the opportunity to ride and figure out all of the nuances of riding in the hook of hay, I'm stoked. So, let's see. So, see, Chief Woodburn. Chief, hey, how you doing? I saw you mention something about risky on low sleep, and well, I'm here to tell you that's all the hook of hay is. Is risky on low sleep. Um, running 1,000 miles a day on the highway, is 17, 18 hours. And you're just up and doing it again the next day, and that's kind of the ultimate goal is 10 to 12 days. But we're on back roads, so that's a whole different ball game. You're not running 85, 90 on an interstate. It might be 75, 80, just depending on what kind of roads we're on. If it's on the Moki Dugway, guess what? You ain't running 75, 80 miles an hour. I have never ridden the Moki Dugway before, so that one is going to be new to me. I'm sure it's going to be, 5 miles an hour, if that. I don't know. Yeah, and I understand what you're saying, Chief, about the tail of the dragon being risky on low sleep. I get it. It'd be a good training run, but I think I'm just going to bypass. I'm kind of leaning more towards bypassing the tail this go around and trying it again a different day because I really just want to get there safely, get to the starting line so that I can at the very least start it, and then things get stupid, and then we'll see what happens. But I know there's a lot of people rooting me on. I appreciate it, but the main reason why I brought up my route is because if you guys want to, I've got friends all over the country. Okay, all over the country. So if there's anybody that wants to jump in and ride with me for a section, that's cool. I'm down with it. Or I know there's one guy in Missouri, Lucky Runt. He was talking about meeting me in Kansas City and then riding with me. He's also a rookie this year. So one of the Hook Hey brothers is gonna be riding with me. We're gonna ride together down to Daytona Beach. So I'm excited about that. But if there's anybody else that sees this and you guys just want to travel along with us for half a day, a few hours, 100 miles, whatever, I'm easy. I will post my tracker Monday whenever I leave. I'll be using my spot tracker at that point because my fleet tracker won't get installed until I get to Daytona Beach. Yeah. I called US Fleet. We got a notification saying, hey, for troubleshooting or install or whatever, they're going to be there in Daytona Beach on the 1st. So I called the guy and I said, hey, does it cost anything for you guys to install it? No. Okay, I'm doing that. So instead of screwing around with the wiring and screwing something up, shorting out the tracker, I don't know, whatever. But I'm just going to have the professionals do it. They've done it before 100 times. I'm going to have them do it. So my spot tracker will be the one that I'll post on Monday evening. But let's see. I think there's only one thing left to do. Unless there's any other questions out there. Let's see. I'm going to check questions here real quick. Updates on Facebook. So just so that you guys are aware, I'm not seeing any comments from YouTube or Ride for the Families of the Fallen if you're looking at this broadcast from either of those two sources. If you're watching it from my personal Facebook feed, I can see those comments. So sorry if I'm ignoring you. I'm not ignoring you. I just don't see it. So can't figure that out, that part. But there's only one thing left to do, and that is to give away the Addicted fishing package and the backpack and the jigs and the hat and the backpack. I think, did I say that already? Anyway, here it is. I haven't screwed with it. You guys saw me put the chips in there. It's been sitting right here on my microphone, nice and balanced. Haven't screwed with it. I've got 6 chips in here. See, right here. And I know you guys know who is you guys know your numbers. Shake, give this a good old shake. Trail mix. All right, let's see. I have the winning chip right here. See? Huh. I don't know, Travis. What do you think? Travis has got a little skin in the game. Thank you, Chief. I appreciate it. I would. That's the plan on staying safe ish. I don't know. Let's see. All right. So the winning chip number. The winning chip number is number 3. George Riley. George Riley is the winner of the addicted fishing package. I'm sorry, Travis. I know you wanted it. I know you wanted it bad. But congratulations to George Riley. He's a really cool dude. Really cool dude I met in Hell's Canyon Motorcycle Rally last year. It's just super cool. The motorcycling community. You end up being friends forever. I love it. We were at the same campground. We, got to talking with their group and Kayla and I, and we just became friends and stayed in contact. And he's supporting the Hookah and the Mile Monsters and the charity. So I really appreciate that. Something just happened. Hold on. All right. Sorry. Back. I had a little computer glitch there. But anyway, so George Riley, congratulations. You are the winner. I will reach out to you and coordinate how I'm going to get it to you. I think George lives in Idaho, so I think I may just bring the backpack with me with the stuff in it and just deliver it to him in Idaho on my way out of town. I don't know. But anyway, you guys follow along. Thank you so much for the support. The Mile Monsters Give Butter for the locomotion and the Mile Monsters fundraiser for the Hookah is givebutter.com/loco. Drop some donations, help us help these boys live their best life. Okay, where I'm doing some epic shit with the Hookah, and that's how we do to help them. Okay, the Wildland Firefighter Foundation now is important as ever. We just lost another fire pilot yesterday, I believe, day before yesterday. But when there's a line of duty death or a serious injury, the Wildland Firefighter Foundation goes in to that firefighter's home to try and help that family get back on their feet, just and recover so they can grieve. They help with mowing the lawn and just getting the normal stuff done while they're just trying to get their head straight from the loss, the tragedy that just happened. So they're a great organization that I love supporting. And then, of course, the Venmo that will help me ultimately get across the finish line during the Hookah. If you guys have any inkling to help with that, whether it's gas, whether it's an oil change, whether it's tires, whether it's some like a road meal from gas station, basically, you're more than welcome to hit it up on the Venmo, and that is Loco Rides. So just go to LOKO Rides, and you'll be able to donate there. But again, thank you for the support, guys, and we will catch up with you soon. I'll see you on the road.